Hello and welcome to the 8th tutorial. The following tutorials will really look at how you actually analyze the data now that you've actually set the data file up in the variable view and you've actually input the data into the data view and clean the data. There are three basic analytical tools in SPSS that we sort of want you to be able to get to grips with for mini reports, for any assignments you might need them for, or for your actual dissertations. There are a lot more powerful analytical tools within SPSS, and there will be links to these on the actual Blackboard site itself. But the three that we actually want you to look at the moment are sort of frequencies, descriptives, and crosstabs. What we'll do is this tutorial will look at frequencies, another will look at descriptives, and the final one will look at crosstabs. But for the purpose of this one, we're actually going to just sort of focus on frequencies for the moment. Frequencies generate a distribution of responses to a given question. So to access this option, click on the Analyze menu, go to Descriptive Statistics, and then select Frequencies. What you now need to do is actually select the desired variables for which you wish to run your frequencies from the left-hand side of the dialog box that opens, and then click on the arrow button in the middle to activate those variables. And what you can see here is I've already taken across the 5 variables from question 4 on your questionnaire, which is around sort of what people think about the car park, what people think about the water temperature. So what you'll see also here is that you have the option to click on statistics, which means you can have a look at the mean values, the median values, you can look at standard deviation, min and max values, or the range. We're not going to use any of that on the basic frequencies, but this is something where you can actually look at more detailed analysis if you'd like. You can also draw your charts in SPSS. However, what I'd like to do is actually get my frequencies, take them into Excel, and then draw them from Excel, because I think they're a lot easier to do. So now we've selected the cases that we actually want to look at, all we need to do is click OK. When reporting your findings in percentage terms, make sure to use the values from the valid percent column. So what this means here is you can see the frequency table for example, the water quality within the pool. Bearing in mind we're only using 10 questionnaires, you should be looking at 100 or 200 questionnaires here, so this will be a lot better when you have more questionnaires. What we mean by the valid percent column is this one, as this gives you an actual overall picture and ensures that any missing values are excluded from your analysis. There are obviously no missing values in here, so it's fine, but if there were missing values, they're excluded from the analysis. Within the frequency menu, you can also generate statistics such as averages and charts for your data, and even choose to format the presentation or frequency tables by using the appropriate tabs. So that table just before this one that I talked about, you can actually do that beforehand, but like I say, I think it's probably better to use Excel. The way I'd actually take the data to Excel is just click on the box, right click, copy, and then open up an Excel spreadsheet, right click, paste. Now it's in here, you can do whatever you want to. You can highlight certain boxes, you can draw your graphs from those boxes, okay? You can do whatever you like within Excel, but that's the best way I would do it. I would take your frequency tables from here, from SPSS, and copy them across into Excel. That is basically all you need to do for your frequencies, and that's probably your first level of analysis, is actually looking at frequencies and your valid percents. Okay, that ends this tutorial on frequencies. The next one will look at descriptives and how you actually use those.